Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Welcome to the latest edition of Wrestling's WWE News Roundup, where we bring you the biggest stories of the day from the world of wrestling. Today features a variety of updates, including Ricky Stark's new name. Triple H has introduced 2 new championships, while a huge name's WrestleMania 41 status seems to be in doubt. We also have a massive update on another absent superstar. So, let's get right into today's roundup. Ricky Starks has been the talk of the town ever since he debuted in NXT last week, especially since he was never acknowledged by his name. We have since learned that WWE has renamed him. However, the change isn't as drastic as some may have feared. During his contract signing on last night's episode of the developmental brand, it was revealed that the former AEW star will be going by Ricky Saints going forward. It's not too much of a switch for him. Triple H recently introduced the men's and women's WWE ID championships, taking to X/Twitter to make the announcement. This is a part of the company's new developmental program, WID, which has the goal to support several independent wrestlers across the United States with their training and development. The WWID championships will be defended at different indie wrestling events following tournaments. To crown the inaugural champions, Jade Cargill hasn't appeared in November, but she remains a huge topic of discussion because of how she was written off television. The Storm was attacked backstage, with several superstars being potential suspects. However, as the story is heating up again, Cargill herself may have issued a subtle update on her status. Taking to her Instagram story, Jade Cargill shared a picture of her palm, with some of the skin looking worn out. This might be a sign that she is back at the gym and training for her return. It remains to be seen if that actually is the case, with fans waiting for Cargill to return and reveal who attacked her. Roman Reigns has been away from WWE since the Royal Rumble, where he was brutally assaulted by Seth Rollins. The Visionary stomped his former Shield brother multiple times, including once on the steel steps. The company has announced Reigns will be out indefinitely, casting doubt over his immediate future. Rollins added fuel to the fire during a recent interview on Not Just Football with Cam Hayward. He stated that Roman Reigns' status for WrestleMania 41 was still unknown and that he isn't aware of the timeline of the OTC's return. As long as he isn't hurt in real life, Reigns is likely to return ahead of WrestleMania 41. He may face Seth Rollins himself at the event. In an action-packed week for WWE, the landscape of professional wrestling has been shaken up with major announcements and potential concerns regarding the upcoming showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania 41. From Triple H's exciting introduction of new championships to Seth Rollins' somber remarks about a top star's possible absence at WrestleMania 41 due to injury, the news is hot and heavy right now. Let's dive into all the major headlines and rumors that are currently dominating the WWE universe. Triple H's game-changing announcement: new championships unveiled. WWE Hall of Famer Triple H has been steadily establishing his vision for WWE since taking on a more prominent role in the company's creative direction. While fans eagerly anticipate each week's television program, the latest development may be one of his most impactful yet. In a surprise announcement this past Monday night on WWE Raw, Triple H revealed that WWE would be introducing 2 new championships to their roster, creating a seismic shift in the championship landscape. The new WWE World Heavyweight Championship. With Roman Reigns holding onto the Universal Championship for a historic and record-breaking reign, the need for a new championship was becoming more apparent. Enter the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This title will be separate from the Universal Championship, adding a new level of prestige and competition to WWE's top-tier title division. The announcement was accompanied by a short video package that depicted the history of the World Heavyweight Championship, which had once been a cornerstone of WWE programming before being retired in 2013. The new design for the title drew mixed reactions online, with many fans loving the nostalgic aesthetic that harkens back to the days of the big gold belt. However, some felt that the title's design could have been updated to reflect WWE's current era more effectively. Regardless, the announcement itself has set the stage for fresh rivalries and the possibility of new main event caliber matches, especially as stars like Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Drew McIntyre are ready to make their mark on this newly crowned prize. The WWE Women's World Championship. In addition to the Men's Championship, Triple H also introduced the WWE Women's World Championship. This title would be exclusive to Monday Night Raw, further expanding the division's scope and creating a space for top-tier female wrestlers to battle for the top spot. This marks a major moment for WWE's women's revolution, as the women's division has long been underrepresented compared to the men's roster. The introduction of a women's world title also means a potential elevation of key stars like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley, with fans speculating who will be the first to hold this prestigious title. With WWE focusing on a more competitive and dramatic presentation of its women's roster, this is another indication of the company's commitment to its growing female talent pool. The impact of the new championships on WWE's brand split. One of the most notable changes that came with the announcement of these new titles was how WWE will be dealing with its brand split, particularly with the potential for these championships to live on either Raw or SmackDown. Triple H did not clarify whether both championships would be exclusive to their respective shows or if there would be cross-brand competition between champions. Fans are already buzzing about the possibility of major crossover events and matches between top stars from both brands, given that WWE is already deep into the build-up for WrestleMania 41. The introduction of these new titles opens the door for a variety of potential title matches and championship unification angles. It's likely that WWE will address these questions as WrestleMania approaches, with champions being crowned and decisions being made on how to handle these belts moving forward. Top stars' injury raises concerns about WrestleMania 41. While WWE's programming has been defined by exciting storylines and matchups leading into the grandest event of them all, one concerning note has emerged from none other than Seth Rollins. During an interview with Wrestling Observer Radio, Rollins made a somber revelation about a top star's possible absence from WrestleMania 41 due to injury. Although Rollins did not name the star specifically, he hinted at an ongoing situation that could have significant ramifications for the marquee event. Is Roman Reigns in danger of missing WrestleMania 41? The prevailing rumor circulating following Rollins' remarks is that Roman Reigns, WWE's longest reigning Universal Champion, might be the one facing a potential setback. Reigns has been dealing with ongoing physical issues, and while he's been able to perform at a high level, fans have been speculating for months about how long he can continue at this pace. With Reigns currently holding both the Universal and WWE Championship titles, his absence would leave a major void in WWE's top-tier storyline heading into WrestleMania. Rollins, who has had his own struggles with injuries in the past, expressed his concerns over the physical toll that Reigns' schedule has taken on him. WWE has yet to confirm any specifics about Roman Reigns' condition, but Rollins' comments have added fuel to the fire. If Reigns were to be unable to compete at WrestleMania, it would undoubtedly shift the entire focus of the event and force WWE to scramble for a replacement for his spot in the biggest match of the year. Potential replacements and backup plans. Should Reigns miss the event, there's no doubt WWE has a deep roster of talent ready to step into the spotlight. Stars like Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre would undoubtedly be on the shortlist for a main event slot at WrestleMania 41. Cody Rhodes, who is fresh off his triumphant return to WWE at WrestleMania 38, is considered by many to be the heir apparent to Reigns' throne. With his championship aspirations in full swing, a potential title bout at WrestleMania against a fresh challenger could add an exciting dynamic to the show. Seth Rollins, who has enjoyed a notable run in the WWE Championship picture, could also find himself in the main event. Rollins has had a turbulent history with Roman Reigns, and a high-stakes, potentially title-contending match could be just the catalyst needed to elevate his WrestleMania status even higher. Drew McIntyre, another heavy hitter in WWE's upper echelon, has been on the cusp of another world title run for some time. Given that McIntyre was involved in the 2020 and 2021 WrestleMania main events, his involvement in the championship picture this year could serve as a fitting conclusion to his ongoing rivalry with Roman Reigns. With McIntyre's rise as a fan-favorite powerhouse, this could be the year for him to reignite the championship scene. The impact of the injury on WWE's road to WrestleMania. If indeed one of WWE's biggest stars is unable to participate in the grandest event of the year, it would require a massive shift in WWE's creative direction heading into WrestleMania 41. In the short term, WWE may shift its focus to building up alternative storylines and rivalries, keeping fans on their toes as the situation develops. However, the longer-term ramifications of an injury to Reigns, or another top star, could have far-reaching effects on WWE's top-tier programming for the rest of the year. The news also opens up questions about whether WWE will take additional measures to protect their most valuable assets from the grueling physical toll of a year-long schedule. With injury concerns becoming a greater topic of discussion among top stars like Reigns, Rollins, and even Kevin Owens, it's possible that WWE might look at implementing more extended breaks for top talent to ensure their availability for future marquee events. WrestleMania 41, what's on the horizon? Despite the uncertainty surrounding Roman Reigns' availability, WWE's build toward WrestleMania 41 continues full steam ahead. As the company heads into Elimination Chamber, and the weeks following it, fans can expect to see the start of key storylines and rivalries that will eventually culminate at WrestleMania. The women's division, which has garnered more attention than ever before, will also play a central role in this year's show. With new champions in the mix, including the newly announced WWE Women's World Championship, we could see new faces take center stage, challenging the likes of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Rhea Ripley for top-tier matches. Another hotly anticipated storyline is the ongoing saga between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. These two stars have a long history, and their rivalry could very well see a dramatic chapter unfold at WrestleMania 41. Whether they'll team up against the Usos for the tag team titles or face off in a bitter grudge match remains to be seen. Final thoughts. As always, WWE is operating at full speed toward WrestleMania 41, and despite the challenges facing some of its top stars, there's no denying that the excitement surrounding this year's event is palpable. Triple H's bold introduction of new championships adds a layer of intrigue to the promotion, while injury concerns loom large, particularly with a key figure like Roman Reigns potentially on the shelf. One thing is certain: WWE fans have a lot to look forward to as we head into the most anticipated event in wrestling every year. With new titles, fresh rivalries, and the possibility of unforeseen twists and turns, WrestleMania 41 promises to be one for the ages, whether or not Reigns makes it to the grand stage. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.